welcome to your solstice reading. I'm going to do one sign per reading. So the first one is going to be earth signs. So this reading's for the Beware card. When I first looked at this card, sometimes when I pull this card, it feels scary. But when I was looking at it this time, it felt very strong. And the idea of that dog being a guard dog really stood out to me, and the hand keeping boundaries well known. So it feels a lot like being aware of your boundaries and keeping those secure. So the cards we have are 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and 2 of Wands with Beloved One. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. With 10 of Cups, we have 2 little birds cuddling. 10 of Cups is a card of relationships. Not necessarily romantic, but it's more of like that, the people you call your family, whether or not they're blood relatives, it's your friends and your people. Because 10 of Cups represents those people that are very close to us emotionally, and they affect our emotions. This is saying that they're helping with your relationships. And then we also have the Beware card. So right here, we're kind of navigating boundaries with people we do care about, we do love, we do want in our life, and we don't want them to necessarily feel shut out or anything, but there is a need for boundaries. The next one with 6 of Swords, that's moving out of a difficult situation and using experience and knowledge gained from that experience and moving into more calm waters. Being able to use that logic and knowledge to apply to a new emotional situation in a brand new way. And then with the 2 of Wands, that is kind of like a new partnership, a new way of seeing a partnership with someone. 2 of Wands is this, it's usually this like fork in the road where you're choosing a new path that's stemming from the old one that you were on, which is similar to the 6 of Swords, where you're moving from something that's still connected to the same water. It's just a new area. So this whole thing, very relationship heavy. It has to do with people you do care about. So these aren't people that you're like saying are toxic and have decided to shut them out completely from your life. But it is figuring out a new way of navigating that relationship. You're evolving, and so are they throughout your life. You're never going to have the same type of relationship that you did when you were at this stage of your growth. That you're now at this stage of your growth. You're a different person. You have changed, so your relationship does need to change with that. I just keep picturing like what a mother and a child's relationship are when they're young to when the child's an adult and the parent, you still have a parent-child relationship because they're always going to be your parent, but because that child's now fully grown, their brain is fully developed, you need to be reassessing how you communicate, where those boundaries are in order to keep that relationship healthy. The same thing with like a friend from elementary and high school. Your attitudes and beliefs and your reactions to things, all of those have changed drastically if you're 10, 15 years down the road. You're a new person. So your relationship needs to evolve with that. And sometimes those patterns of just staying in it without ever assessing what's going on, it's easy to not notice what's going on because it's the change throughout the day is so minimal. But over a long span of time, that will start gnawing on the relationship, and it could make it a very unhealthy situation with a lot of resentment. So this is saying Archangel Chamuel is here with you, helping you work on that relationship. So if you don't know where to go, what to do next, you're really you're just blocked on like how to even navigate that, maybe reach out. And even if you don't necessarily believe in the archangels, there is a vibration that is higher where solutions are found. And if you're only seeing the problem, you just need to change that vibration you're at to go a little bit higher, and you'll be able to see those solutions rather than the problem. But this Beware card, it just feels very strong and solid, and is ready to kind of be like, no, this is my boundary. And that's all I'm seeing for this, so have a great day.